spicy right now, son. I'm
Yeah,
fucking with it. I love it. I fucking. Are you having fun right now?
y'all niggas of me, three. Yeah, man, it ain't y'all niggas, man. That nigga, that nigga. Well, entertainment is even when you upset. He's upset though. He'll be okay. He'll be okay.
But
He'll be
are you
okay.
having fun though?
Yeah, yeah. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Um,
You were very condescending. I felt like I was watching a promo wrestling. It felt like a heel and a baby face. All mixed
nah, I
together.
wasn't on no wrestling. I mean, those things that I've said, I used him to say those things, but I've been wanting to say those things for a long time because they need to be said. Like I
Mm.
just feel like, I just feel like loving the culture and approaching it from that aspect. You know, sometimes you got to give them tough love. This the tough love phase. I tried, you know what I mean, cuddling y'all, telling y'all it's gonna be okay. I gotta tell you, it's not gonna be okay right now. It's not.
So has business, in the words of Jim Ross, has business picked up? I mean, let's just
I
get to
mean,
this.
I can't really say. I mean, I see the fans; they have interest in it. This the one they want to see. But as far as like, you know, leads and shit, that number spooked him out. Since he claimed like the way he was acting, he ain't act like he got it before. Like even when I seen him out, even when I nah real talk though, three. Even when I seen him in Orlando, he
Right.
tried to come to me. Like what type of nigga that says they for the culture is not for the artist. When I was used to be the middleman between the artist and URL, I was either telling niggas the truth, like yo, you got to do this to get the money. But
Mm.
also, when a nigga was there, I wasn't telling him to go down on this price. I was making it happen. This
Mm.
nigga gonna come to me and tell me, yo, I got X amount of dollars in me. Why do you gotta do all of that? Like, my nigga, I'm past you. What you like? I've seen you before, nigga, and this ain't about you. It's about me. So in that right there, let me know we not on the same level. So that's why I'm like, you know, usually I talk rap with niggas. With him, I'm talking everything because you acting like you a boss and you got this money. So if you got it, give me what I want, and I would have came to your league. You can't give me that because you're negotiating and trying to lower it. So then where's this money that you claim you getting? Because when
Mm.
I was getting the number, I was putting the shit away. What do you be doing with your money?
Okay, but let me play devil's advocate, OD. Is it different times though? Like when in an era you coming up and the money was good, niggas, the money was really good. If from
No,
a
no,
money,
three. In the era I was coming up, I was battling in the park. That's why when
no,
he tried to do,
that's true.
that's why when he tried to do his, yo, I'm for the culture shit, it don't get more than for the culture than me. So I could have this new stance that I got because I already did what you did and I did it better than you. You've never brought a Harry in the battle rap. You've never brought a Castro. That's the guy that did Summer Madness too. You've never brought a Nakata, King of the Dot. You've never done that. All of this stuff, this is the main thing I'm trying to make everybody understand.
Right.
Everything that he has done has been for him. Think about that. It's some things that niggas know that I've done that I don't even talk about because it was never for me. Everything he's done has
All
been
right.
to benefit him. Think about that.
All right. So let me ask you,
The league was made to benefit him. Let's remember, Trenches didn't start just because, oh, I want to help new battle rappers. You had nowhere else to fucking go. The league wasn't built because you wanted to help new artists. You did that in the process because, I mean, you can't sell a card by yourself. It
mm,
was all done because of you. Riddle me this, three, right? His past life, right? He was
mm,
into X amount or whatever. What type of nigga was doing that and waited until they got battle rap money to fix their teeth? It's holes in the story, bro. You couldn't be who you telling us that you said you were because you didn't start changing until you came here. I grew up here. It's a difference. I didn't come here as an adult. If I would have came into battle rap when he came, it would have been niggas seeing me as this. Niggas only get to put corny and this and that because you're watching somebody grow up in front of your eyes. You appeared here as a grown man and got your shit fixed here. All that about he got a good job and a credit and he used to do X, Y, and Z. Then why was you walking around with an overbite? It don't make sense. You was nickel and diamond. You was never doing the big shit you was saying, because all the niggas that I knew growing up doing that, they already had the fancy cars. They already got the orthodontist work. They already was in the houses. They already was moving. They was getting more than the rappers. You came here to get where you needed to be. I'm giving them all the shit that nobody talks about. When niggas battle them, they go for the E. Nobody's talking about none of this. This is what I see. I can see that from a mile away. So it's like, even when you saying you get like three, I never changed the number. It's not like I said I'm coming back and now I want to get niggas for what they did to the Cold Crush. My number was the
That's how
same number.
it's formatted
That's how he's
in the
paying it.
culture. Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
The reality is the number is the same number I got for King Los. It's the same number I got for Hollow. It's the same number I got for any other big battle that I had before I left. I actually stayed the same. And my number is generated off of I'm put it like this. I think I'm the only battle rapper in the culture that their number is generated off of what they make. My shit is not generated off of, yo, I just woke up and felt like now I'm this. No, it's nigga, if I'ma stop doing this, then I gotta at least break even and get this. And that's because I love it. I'm really not making nothing. Cause I'm not trying to go over. But this I can't. Beasley knows, Frank White knows that they know what's going on, so they understand it. Now it's just about making it make sense for all parties, and I understand that part of the business. Like, we got to make it make sense for them. I'm not trying to make nobody go on the red, but my stance doesn't come from delusion or I just woke up and said, "Hey, I did 2 episodes on Power. Now I need this." No, it's nigga. This is what I got going on. This is why I'm not in battle rap. Best believe I'm a hustler. If I wasn't doing this outside of it, nigga, we wouldn't even be doing this whole ordeal. We would have got busy.
So DNA, when people say the money's dried up in battle rap, you say what to that? Even on your hiatus, you probably not air to the street know what's going on. You probably do. You know what I'm saying?
I say you got niggas like Eazy running around here. How can you call yourself the algorithm and say that you got battle rap afloat if this the driest time it's been? When I was here, niggas wasn't saying that. When I was here, business was booming. Castro, the Harry, the caffeine. Caffeine left, I left. We left it up to
But
Easy.
DNA, RBE's not frequent like that anymore, like that. Bullpen is not frequent like that. King of the Dot's not frequent like that. So when you was giving the sponsors and everything like that,
Yeah.
there was a multitude of leagues. URL is and they just not coming back back into the fold. To be honest, I felt they took a hiatus on battle rap a little bit also.
Yeah.
So the people that have a legs to stand on when they say, "Yo, I'll take this 10,000, I'll take this 8,000," because
No.
it's not moving
My,
like
my
that.
whole thing is that it's on the artist and it's on the consumer. It's on the
All right.
artist because the artists oversaturated themselves for so long that
Okay.
now nothing is special.
Mm.
But at the same time, it's on the consumer because they'll sit there and tell you, like right now with this generating traction, when he says DNA, go do your league, I'm smart enough to know all these niggas saying they want to see this now. You want to see it at what capacity? Until you put it behind a pay-per-view? Or do you want to see it that bad you're going to pay for it? I'm not just saying me and him, I'm talking about any battle for that matter. So that's
Okay.
why I raise a suspicion where I'm, as a businessman, no, I would not gamble on myself, not because I don't believe in myself, but because I know the climate of bootleggers. I know. I've seen the amount of bootlegging that's been going on for the past events to where it says you're not helping the artist. Y'all are not helping this grow. You know what a toxic relationship is? It's doing the same thing over and over. They'll say, yo, they want this shit to grow, but then they won't pay for it and bootleg it. But then they'll go pay for Gucci. They'll go pay for Prada. They'll go pay
Right.
for a music industry's concert or their album or their merch. But then they'll bootleg this shit to where it's like, then how do you want it to grow? That's why I'm not convinced me and him can throw a card and I'm gonna get to my numbers. So I'm not interested in doing that.
Not at all. Not at all.
No, I'm not interested in doing that at all. And then the thing about it was I would book him to do my own shit, but now he's gonna go to my number because of
That's what he
ego.
said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not paying you that. When I said call my bluff, it's for what you regularly get.
Mm.
And show me what you got for disaster. We can keep the time limits just like that. I'll give you what you got for disaster. Show me anything you got outside of Chrome and trenches, and
Mm.
I'll be gladly to give you that same number because I know that's the real number. Now,
Good.
now what he
Good.
did is it smart to some degree?
Mm.
Absolutely. If I know that I'm this product and I feel like I'm worth this, why not do it myself, take the risk myself, and then pay myself? But that's you doing that. I never had to do that. Everybody that I got booked with knows the number and they came with the number because that's just me.
But DNA, were you willing to go to Chrome and trenches though? Were you willing to do that?
If they got the number, why wouldn't I?
Mm.
But then it's not just the number. It's how do we break? What's up with the footage? It's
Mm.
certain things in a you feel me? I already gave one off just by being a gentleman that I am. So
Right.
while everybody else that goes over there, they may have to worry about people mentioning that. I already said I'm not. So now where do I get my one back at?
Mm.
It got to make sense both ways. Like, when am I getting back out of this? And then that, like I said, just my main thing is that, like, even what he said with Harry, right? Oh, if
Right.
I asked Remy for Mook, she would give me Mook. Like,
Yeah.
this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all not paying attention. Y'all listening to the yelling and the passion. It's two different niggas that we dealing with here. You have a nigga that will do anything and cross anybody to get what he wants. And then you have a nigga that will earn everything that's supposed to be given to him. The reason why I would never call Harry and Beasley and Smack and force them to give me Loaded Lux and Murder Mook is because I want to earn it. I want to earn it from the people. I want to earn it to where a nigga wants to get in the ring with me, and money is not the motive to make him say he wants to battle me. So that's why it never happened. Could I have made it happen? For sure.
You could. Oh,
For
let me ask
sure.
you. Look at your wisdom. You could have done what Danny Myers did with Rex, though, right?
I could have told Harry to give them the overpriced number that they want to make it happen, but that's not my caliber. My
Okay.
caliber is I want to earn it. Three. This is the difference of why we say, oh, so how is it good business? But it's still good business if I understand they don't want to battle me. And at that time period, the culture didn't want to see me battle them, but I'm still on the inside. And at the end of the night, I still walk away with a check for doing nothing. So I just made money off of niggas. And this is stuff that I've been keeping tucked for years when niggas don't understand I'm the brains of the operation, bro. I've been eating without even jumping in. I made money off of Eazy before. Before we got the caffeine. This is what I'm trying. Like, I'm already. This is why I'm like, you can't go broke, bro. What you're doing is on a small scale to a nigga that's done it. But on the grand scheme of things that we just talking about, earn it. What do you respect more? The nigga that's on the inside that's fixing his way to get to the top, or the nigga that's on the inside coming back telling niggas that's on the outside how to get in on the inside and trying to earn his way to the top? Think about this. Three. No Hitman, no Charlie Clips, no Murder Mook, no Loaded Lux on my resume. I'm DNA. Nobody else can say that in battle rap. Nobody. Nobody can. We can talk everything else we want to do. Those are four of the most mega stars in the culture. None of them are on my resume, and I'm still me.
Mm. Well,
So
let
when
me
you
ask
ask,
you. Stay right there with me, because I felt like you were Hitman, right? Y'all made a legacy, and y'all are legends in battle rap, right? And y'all didn't battle y'all didn't battle Lux or Mook. And I felt Hitman at some point. I think he needed Lux or Mook on his resume. You battle everybody but those two brothers, though. I still want to see you get those battles, though. D Lux and
but
Mook, though.
it's a good, it's a good add-on. But
Right?
what I'm trying to say is, there's certain niggas he needed
Okay.
after he left to keep his shit afloat, or would have went. Where's it at now? This is what I'm trying to say, right?
Mm.
Let's just do this. When he says that he's algorithm, and I see he has a whole bunch of, like, you know what I mean, I had to make a phone call to my company to come out here and exterminate, because there's a bunch of these E-high, B-high motherfuckers around. But
They outside.
when they say, yo, he is the algorithm, he is the views, let's do this,
Mm.
right? You cannot be part of a video on YouTube, right? Right now, I can go record. I can go record the Jim Jones ran on Nas. I can upload it to my YouTube channel. I put a nice title, tag it up. It gets views because it hits the algorithm. That has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with people wanting to see me. So if he attaches himself to everything over and over and over again, and the titles are good, and it's right within the timeline of what's going on, that's just you knowing how to be a clout chaser, and it works for you. Now, when we go to a platform like Instagram, and we're
Right.
not talking about drama, and we just rapping easy, I do 1 million views with me just rapping. That's the difference of when you want to talk about algorithm. You don't have no clips of you just rapping with 1 million views on anything.
But
On
DNA,
anything.
I gotta give you pushback though. When that brother went on his run, right, beating niggas and shit like that, it was his raps that he said it himself. It was his raps that got him to Bel Air and everything like that. It was his raps that after
That's
the
what's
TX
up. But
battle.
what I'm
So both of
no,
y'all
we
got
talk.
something in common over
No,
that.
no, no. I hear you though, three. I'm talking
Mhm.
about numbers though.
Okay.
He's talking numbers. He's saying DNA. I need you to do numbers in battle rap. I need anybody to do numbers in battle rap because it's a back and forth. You can't argue with yourself. If
Right,
I
right,
go
right, right,
argue like this with Geechee, with Twerk, with Arsenal, with Shine, it'll generate the same numbers. Now let's separate battle rap, and I'm talking about you just rapping, you going and just kicking the freestyle in your car, outside, in a location. You do not have 1 million views on any of that.
Mm.
I went to Good Cipher, 2 million views. Michael B. Jordan is reposting it and talking about it. This is the difference where we talk. This is just me on my gram. I did a hat freestyle. Fat Joe is reposting 1.5 million. I'm doing millions of views on freestyling. So when you want to talk about algorithm, bro, my views are generated by what I'm doing.
Mm.
Think about that, three. All this shit that's attached to his name is not attached to my name. And I'm still a bigger artist. Even
Mm.
in the sense when he act like what happened with URL. He thinks he won in this situation. They have one of your greatest battles behind somewhere and you can't get it.
They should put it on YouTube though, DNA. They being petty though. They should. You are being petty. Easy and Chess
How they
should be on
being petty though?
YouTube. I'm gonna keep it 100 though. It should be
How
though.
did this is my thing, right? If you tie
Right.
yourself, if
Right.
this is just me being real, right?
Mm.
I don't know the
Right.
inside
Right.
and
Right.
outs of the situation
Mm.
to formulate an opinion,
Right.
but I will say this that I know from the general thing, right? If you was like I said again, if you was doing what you say you was doing, and you understand that type of how you even wind up in that predicament in the first place. How do you even get into that type of deal that you claim is not good for you? Why would you even sign it? Why would you even do that from the jump? We got somebody that walks a whole different life and was smart enough to say they didn't like whatever was being presented to them. And look how long it took them to get on Summer Madness. They didn't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna do whatever to get where I want to go, and then I'm gonna spin." So when you keep talking about business, you obviously don't know what the fuck you're doing because you got yourself in something and had to weasel your way out of something. But if it wasn't right, why would you even get into it? These are questions that nobody asks because they just want to go against the three. Well, stop me when I'm not cooking. Like that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yo, both y'all make a lot of compelling points, though, man. This is
What,
another
what,
reason I
what,
want to see
what,
the
what,
battle,
what
though.
what are his compelling points about things that he knows nothing about? Oh, why you didn't get moved? Why you didn't get Lux? Oh, DNA, you left the culture. I stayed in the culture. You had to. You had to stay in here. That's the thing. Like, if I had to stay in there, I would stay in it too. I don't. Why? And first of all, you stayed in somewhere until you just thought that like you could do no wrong, and then they gave you pushback, and then you realize, oh shit, this is not what I really thought it was. Me, I've been a nigga that's been keeping this shit afloat, and I'm in a situation where they not loving me back, so I leave to show you niggas. I didn't leave because I wanted to leave. I left because it's like
What?
how many times do I have to get it through y'all thick fucking heads? I'm really that guy. In 2 years, look at all the shit I've done when I stepped away. That's why I left. I didn't leave because I wanted to.
Right.
I left because y'all damn near was forcing me out. Y'all don't like this. I got a problem with this. Y'all trying to tell me I'm not a star in this. I don't got power in it. All right, let me go show you. I'm going to show you real power moves.
You did, too.
Let me show you.
All right,
Let me show you since y'all don't believe. And now I'm back and I'm just claiming what's mine, rightfully so. You can't. First of all, the difference between me and him, and this is just me keeping it a being three,
all right.
right? If we want to go through the litigations of let's go to a league, let's go to that. Easy, you can never tell me you more hip hop or more the culture than me. Because nigga, if I see you at an event, the difference between me and you is I don't gotta wait for a league to book it. I don't gotta sit down and write nothing. I can cook you when I see you. I can see you tomorrow. We can battle tomorrow, nigga, for nothing. If that's the type of time we on, and you want to claim you for the culture, scratch everything.
Y'all need
When
to
you
get paid
see
for
me,
y'all
have your
talent.
raps ready. We
Y'all
can
gotta
do
get
it
paid
like
for y'all
that.
talent. So y'all should get paid for y'all talent, so DNA, respectfully.
But that's what I'm
That's
saying,
what
three. So then we about business. So we just about the
right,
culture.
business,
You just
absolutely.
you just you just seen me when the Knicks did their shit at Madison Square Garden. That's
I
me
posted
in
that.
the flesh.
I posted that. I did post that. I did
In
post
the flesh. So it's never a nigga 147 battles in. A guy that brought sponsors to damn near every league. A guy that battled all of the new talent. That behind the scenes told the new talent how to get money. That coached them. A guy that made one of the most powerful forces in fucking battle rap with NWX. That had the legendary 2-on-2 with K-Shine. That did all of this. You can never tell me about the culture. That's something that should never come out your mouth. I am the culture. And then it's you. Like that little measly shit you did in the trenches for 18 months, that does not equate to what I've done over the last 15 years. And that's the part people forget because I've been quiet. The quiet guy's always going to go unnoticed. When you just do your job and then go home and mind your business, you're easily forgotten about. If I wanted to stay in niggas' face,
educate me. Educate me. You're the battle rapper. Educate me then. Educate the fans also. when the brother went on a run though, and you're a legendary battle rapper. That brother for 2 years was not losing no battles, D. And you got, I mean, that's hard to do, no?
Yeah, but they loved him. I'm not
Okay.
gonna take nothing. I'm not gonna take nothing away from him. If he wasn't good, I wouldn't be
Right.
talking about him.
Absolutely, 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 absolutely. The
But
brother's
it's
fire.
different when they love you
Mhm.
and you doing your thing. It's another thing when every time they don't fuck with you, but at the end of the night, they gotta say you did your thing. I never just got respect in battle rap. I demanded it. I took the shit. Just like I'm taking it now. Cause I understand what it has to do. When they go, DNA's not exciting or DNA's not this, that's because I never gave a fuck about that. I gave a fuck about the actual craft, going in there, putting on a
Right.
good battle. At one point in time, after a while, getting the money that I want, and I dipped. You know how many main events I could have had three, but Beasley done promised somebody else that they could have the main event, and they so thirsty for the main event that they'll lower their price for the main event. So now me and Beasley are
Ooh,
getting into a tug of war because
ooh.
my battle is really the main event. When they say DNA,
Wow.
you couldn't headline. These are all the things that I let slide. That's why this time around I don't let nothing slide with nobody. I need everything. But all
So
the thing,
the Cold
anything that
Crush bar,
easy.
the Cold
This
Crush
is the
bar
thing.
is hard though. When you say that DNA, the people are gonna go to the Cold Crush bar with the last thing you said
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. But
You know,
it's just about respect on that matter. That's why to me, I liked his blog with his passion. I like the way he put the things together. But
mm,
everything he was saying, I have an answer for because it's nothing that I haven't heard already.
mm,
And when you go DNA, you didn't main event. Oh, you was in the middle of the card. Yes, because I was the guy that didn't give a fuck. Listen, when you the corporate guy, as you were saying, I don't mean that by like just running around with you are. I'm just saying the guy that you can count on, the reliable guy, the guy that'll battle 5 days prep, the guy that will understand that the budget is not like this and take the money, the guy that won't have the biggest ego. You finish last. And then people reflect your work and then they judge it based on you not having an ego or you not doing it. That's why this time around, I'm letting it be known what it is, bro.
this nigga DNA. What is it? Is there similarities with y'all? Do you feel the similarities?
No,
None at all.
no, no. Like I said, me, I would, I,
I think y'all both love the culture though. I think you brothers both love the culture very much so. I
nah.
can't.
He loves it. No, I love. I love the culture. He loves what he can get from the culture. There's a difference. It's a nigga that was never popular that always wanted to be popular. Now he got it. He's infatuated with popularity. That's the part that people don't. When you're able to read somebody, I can read him. I can read him from a mile away. He's infatuated with being popular. That's why he'll do anything to stay popular. I'm not infatuated with that. I'm infatuated with the art form, what comes with it. Like, all this shit sound good, bro. I even see him in the battles. His hands, he gets nervous. Like, bro, none of that shit matters to three. I watch everything. I watch everything. That's why I said you can't talk
Oh my
drugs to me,
god.
bro, when I don't even believe you was getting like it's easy to sit. You can watch a couple paid in full movies. You can see a nigga from around the corner doing what you're talking about, and then it could sound believable to somebody that's not studying it. But you can't really talk to that to me, bro, because I got things, I have questions. Like I just gave you a couple that then put all of that shit under question. Like, so if you was doing this, then how come you didn't do this into this? And why was this? And how could you be moving like this? Then it just don't make sense on how you was really doing that. It doesn't. Now we just talking about rapping. I think people really need to get the old DNA out of their mind. That's why I gave them this new thing. They go to when they compared me to Charlie Clips with 4 bar setups and beat that. I haven't been doing that for years. I don't know if they didn't purchase the app, if they didn't watch. If you watch the new way I've been rapping before I left, there's nothing he could do with me, and I've gotten better. Easy cannot rap better than me, bro. So it's just
Ooh.
do you want to hear a nigga talk about drugs all day? And if you do, then you're gonna go over there. But if you want to see a full-fledged battle where a nigga's about to do everything, he doesn't punch better than me, he don't scheme better than me, he don't perform better than me, he doesn't freestyle better than me. So what are we talking about? And he doesn't have believability over me because the things I'm gonna talk about, you're gonna believe him. When you look at his background, it's a fucking window blind. When you look at mine, it looked like you had Dave and Buster's. It's shit that
Hold on,
it's
D.
just a difference, bro.
But D, have you been criticized because people feel that you're not believable? Though people go into that bag all the time.
People went into that bag
Mm.
because of the subject matter that I was talking
Okay,
about.
right, right,
that
right.
that I can understand why it's not believable. But if we
Mm.
talking about being a stand-up individual, and we talking about a nigga that's just talking about pure talent, and we talking about somebody that worked their way from seeing them look bummy and dirty to being where they at now and being able to reap the benefits off of it, nigga, I'm a fucking walking testimony. If I could do it, that means anybody else could do it. So what is there not to believe? Everything I'm saying, I can back up. He talking all this big money shit. The nigga look like he's in the trenches. Yes, he looks like he's on 11th floor, 11D. That's the way his background looks. Nigga, when I'm talking how I'm talking, you can see it like, okay, this nigga actually might be saying what he's saying. Like the nigga still got shower curtains on the shower, man. We not the
11
same type of
years,
nigga, bro.
crazy. But listen, let me ask you this: the fact that you're willing not to go the Remy Ma route, should that be more of a reason Easy take that this battle should happen? Because you're saying, "Yo, I don't even need that."
I,
See
I
my
don't I
nigga?
don't need it for multiple reasons. I don't need it because everybody's talking about it and it's played out. I don't need it because I'm like I said, I'm a stand-up individual. I would never look Remy Ma in the face, have a report to her. She wrote me when my mother died with condolences. That has nothing to do with me. I got the utmost respect for her, and I fuck with Pat. That has nothing to do with me.
Right, right, right,
So
right, right.
I'm not gonna be me. I'm transparent. I'm not gonna be one way here, get another way in the battle, and then come back and go, Remy, it's
Nah,
like
that's not
no, it don't work like that.
you
Nah, it
don't do
don't work like that. I totally understand that. So my whole thing is I don't need to do that to beat you, bro. That's not even where I'm at. That's never been my style. You the messy guy, bro. I'm gonna come in there and put on a master class of the shit that you haven't learned yet. That's what you're saying. Hype will get you a long way. What happened when he ran? And this is a nigga that you come at all the time. What happened to you when he ran into a nigga that could do everything that I
that.
can do that's focused?
You do my
I'm just
clips?
telling. No. It was the same thing what happened with Hollow. These are not good matchups for him because it's not the street rap. So it's not his
You said
type of matchup.
hollow? You said hollow?
I said Hollow would if Hollow was on 100, Hollow would do damage to him too.
You think so? Hmm.
Yes, I'm talking about Hollow in his bag. Hollow
Mm.
got too many tricks for him. He's a one. He was a think about this. He was a great one trick pony, but he's a one trick pony that had hype, and now the hype is gone. So now when you just sit there, even his haymakers, I dissect everything, bro. I'm an Aries, the god of war. I dissect
Mm.
everything, bro. Even some of the lines that people cheered for, when you sit back, you go, that don't really what the he's not he moves off an emotional standpoint. You
But
can't
why
beat me
is he
that way.
popular, sir?
You know how many people are emotional in the world? You know how many
Mm.
people like drama? This is what I'm trying to say. I understand why he's popular. I understand why he's who he is. But I'm saying that all comes to a halt against a certain type of individual. That's the point that I'm making. I'm not trying to say he's not who he's who he is. And he made himself, he made a name for himself. Proud of him and all that. Congratulations. But now you putting that against this. That's all. That's all I'm saying. If it wasn't me in the conversation or somebody that moves the same way that I move, then it's there. I understand all the optics. Just like I wouldn't get on stage with a nigga that has a league called the Trenches with my Rolex on and my fucking bracelet and all my chains because I'm at a disadvantage. So
Mm.
everything counts versus him. And I understand that. I just don't think he understands. Like from the looks of how he talks, he's doing the same thing everybody else does when they battle me. And that's underestimate me. And that never worked out for nobody.
Couple more questions here though. If the battle was to go down, you would have fun writing, won't you?
Of course.
Yo, everything you say in a rhyme
Of course,
form,
bro.
and how intelligent your brain is, and you're very calculating, man. Like, is this Mickey Facts verb vibes?
Hi.
On steroids? Is it on steroids?
It's on steroids. It's Mickey Facts vibes in terms of where I'm at with it with
Right.
the individual, but it's higher because it's my first time back. I never and for the people that saying I never said I was retiring, I went along with that. I even said that on your platform.
Mm.
And then people battle rap. It's been 2 years, bro. When I was out there for Nexus, it made 2 years since I battled Jerry West.
Damn, 2 years, huh?
And
Ooh.
even the people that say that I laugh at the now. Oh, you Jerry West retired you. That's my nigga. Shout out to Jerry West.
My
My
boy.
mom died a month after that. That's what sat me down. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I'm there.
You and Easy. Does it have to be a neutral ground? You think TBL?
Yeah, I'm not going. Yeah, I like TBL. I like TBL. It don't got to be in New York. It don't got to be in Philly. Let's just where we at. TBL, holla at me. I've been speaking to chilling. You know what I mean? So let's what we doing?
2026 though. If we're gonna put a date on it, it'd be 2026, right?
Yeah, yeah. Even when he said that, I'm like, yo, bro, man, I'm not you. I got shit that I gotta do, bro. But three, think about this though, right? When they say this, whether you want to add me to the equation or not, it's some of the biggest battles in the culture going on right now, and this what everybody talking about.
I said this. I said, dog, I love Hitman and Mook's back. I love they face off. What the fuck? You Easy the block captain? It give me that feel. I'm sorry, my nigga. That shit gave me that feel. Them blogs are serious. And I know there's gonna hate. Y'all niggas gonna hate each other. We know that. But there's something there though. You feel me? Like y'all
Nah,
don't hate crazy shit.
it ain't even about that. It's about I don't know where he's at, but for me, it's just like I'm a real student of the game. I'm really for the culture, and I just don't like certain things that he represents. I feel like with me, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, but with me, what you see is what you get. With him, it's a facade. Like even how he turned on the button to make niggas think, oh, yo, DNA thinks he's better than niggas. That's your persona. That's how you act. I don't think I'm better than nobody but you, my nigga. That's why I got the energy for you. And the way he started it was like you would have thought, right? The first blog where hip hop is real. I didn't say nothing too crazy. I just said, yo, I don't know how it makes sense for us to battle. The nigga act like I crucified them and then seen him the next day. And if I was popping shit like I was in the blogs now, I would have told him for sure. I would have showed it to him in person. What look at this. This what I got for you. But what I said wasn't crazy. It was just a response. So when he did his first blog, I'm like, all right, man. I haven't done this in a while. Just turn the camera on immediately.
Do you think it's gonna happen?
We'll see, man. I'm here. I'm here like this. Just not even him. Just the energy that the culture got. This is what I would want to return to. So yeah, let's
It
see.
gotta be easy, right? It gotta be easy first battle right now, right?
At this moment, yeah, that's
Yeah,
where
at this
that's where the
moment, it has
energy's
to
at.
be easy to
That's
block
where
out.
the energy's at.
I don't think I
That's where
love
the
you.
energy's at.
Not yet. You and this not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Mhm.
Not yet. Nah. I gotta be a splash. And I think what you and Easy are doing. This shit is beautiful music. My nigga, I'm not gonna hold you, sir. Beautiful music, man.
Yo, shout out to my brother Tay Rock, Saga, and Chess.
Woo, that
Make
shirt
sure
got
y'all go to
bought.
D. Make sure y'all go to DNAGMDW.com. We got them shirts, the hills everybody mentions on sale right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I love you, my nigga. I appreciate you, brother.
They going they going like this one too. All
Peace
right,
and love, my nigga. Queens of the fucking building. Y'all know what it is, my nigga D.